The show you are about to listen to is intended for mature audience only. There will be things said that may not be appropriate for younger audience and may offend you. We at Whatever Talk would like to apologize in advance, but really, get over it.
What up, though, people? Welcome to Whatever Talk, the show where we talk about whatever we seem to be talking about when you hit the clay. Ha!
Play button.
The play button.
Play button.
Yeah.
Made it clay.
That's on my Facebook name.
Yeah, that's probably what it was. I'm gonna put the accountability on that because I gotta put it on something else besides myself. That's
Exactly.
accountability.
Don't worry, I'm here.
Exactly. But I do have. I'm your host Donnie, and I have Kev. How you doing, my man?
What's happening?
You doing good?
Everything is everything, brother. Yeah.
Awesome. And we have a guest. And the guest is a returning guest. I like returning guests.
Man, but so retarded. Right there. And the guest is
Make sure to edit that out, please.
Right. Right.
Did I say retarded? I thought I said returning.
Yeah, you
I could have
said R. I started with R. So.
Oh, I said R. I said R. I said the syllable R-E, the R-E syllable. But if I did say retarded, my bad. We did just get finished talking about retardation.
We talking about whatever that's on your mind. Speak your mind, don't be shy. This is your time to shine.
But no, I meant to say returning guests, and I like returning guests because that means they like us enough to come back and converse with us. So, Obasan, how you doing?
I'm good.
Awesome.
Happy to be here.
That's great.
Let me get this silliness out the way, because I feel like this might be a pretty conversational episode here.
Okay.
Have you guys ever wondered why pop and vending machine, when you receive them, they don't fizz, explode everywhere when you open them?
Actually, yeah, I have. Like, cause especially when they're like falling down a cliff to get to the bottom of the machine and everything. And I'm like, oh, okay, let me be careful with this.
Yeah, I did a little bit of research on it, and the information I came across said, when you push the button, they tend to fall on their side. So by the time they hit the bottom, it's not that fizzy because of it swirling and it don't have that much turbulence while it's on its side.
Interesting.
But then I watched the video on it as well and see what it looks like coming down. And I think it's more so that they're not falling from a high place in the vending machine. Like the place that they're coming from is not that high from the entrance where you're grabbing it from.
Right.
Yeah, so they're not going that far too. It just sounds like they have.
It just makes a loud noise. Yeah.
Yes, it sounds like they're falling down the steps.
Yeah.
Right.
For some reason.
So like you would think a little person in there falling down the steps coming to bring it to you.
And they're holding onto it so tight that it's not gonna fizz up. They're good workers for $1.
Exactly.
So when I watched the video, I looked at it, or at least I thought about it like another one of those science things that gotta sound more sciencey than it has to be, versus just saying like, dude, they're not falling from that high of a place. They're right there. They're coming from it's a little slot right above the entrance where you grab it from, that just slides to the side, and they just slide down a little slide.
Interesting.
Yeah, in the ones that you don't visibly see the little claw.
Right, that's when they start making the see-through one, so we can see, what they do.
But a lot of those see-through ones too, it kind of has like a thing that moves to it and like picks it up type of thing.
That's it.
Yeah,
don't fall.
Yeah, and it'd be hilarious if you go that claw, whatever it is, cup picks it up, and on the way down to give it to you, it's shaking it.
Just throws it down. Here you go. It's at a good level to just drop it.
Take a little sip.
Right.
I want to talk about this because I haven't really heard this from anybody, even though we have spoke upon it before, Cav, or related to it before. The Brittany Griner situation, how she got traded for a supposed terrorist that supposed conspired against attacking America. Yeah, that sounds like something America would actually do. So why are we so shocked about it?
Right.
Hey, acting out life again.
Right.
But here's what I want to talk about more so about the whole Brittany Griner thing and why she spent the time that she did spend in there and why she was in the news the way that she was in the news, as if America actually cares about women's sports. I mean, we don't care about women's sports. I mean, that plain and simple.
So what country? Because you said America, as if America cares about women. What country cares about women's sport the most? I mean,
hey, that too, Cal.
I would have just said the world. I would have just
that
said,
too.
As if the world. You said as if the country.
I feel like, I mean, I don't follow sports closely, but I feel like volleyball is like kind of one of those sports where like people pay attention to. Maybe because it's just like the school that I'm around, where like at CSUN, like volleyball is just super huge for them or us.
I pay attention.
And they talk about
that. Who play volleyball?
I mean, maybe the shorts look really nice or something, but.
And that's the only reason why you say what you just said. I was waiting for you to get to it. I was waiting for you to get to it.
I'm looking too, unfortunately.
That's the absolute only reason why women.
Unfortunately, because like that's like it's not like I want to watch volleyball. You know, it's like okay, this is like pleasing to look at, and that's how I feel. It is with a lot of things.
Ooh.
But why? Why is it pleasing to look at?
Ooh.
It's like okay, first it's women being competitive, but like their outfits, of course, just like how society has a standard to us. It's like let's look at these women. Yeah, like unfortunately, which I don't know if that's like necessarily required because like you have track stars.
Yeah, because I mean volleyball is, you saying you don't think that the outfits are necessary?
Yeah, like I mean I don't know the science behind it, but like if you look at like I'm gonna look up like a track runner. Like I understand that sometimes they do wear like basically a bathing suit or shorts depending on it, and I know like they don't want anything baggy, understandable, but there's different ways.
Volleyball is a beach sport anyway.
That makes sense.
People play it in the sand, so I can see why people have bikinis on and all that type of stuff with that. But
boy outfit. Let's look at a volleyball.
But as far as
you said it though. But you said it
running and Olympics and all of that. Like you're not gonna want nothing heavy on when you're doing all those, and all that type of stuff.
Which is true.
Mm-hmm. And even with swimming, it matters like what kind of shorts and stuff you have on.
What kind of drawers you have on. They're not wearing shorts. What kind of draw?
All that. What kind of all that, bro? Like it can stop or it can slow or speed your stuff up. Like it matters. Yeah.
And I understand it for the most part. Like I do understand some of the outfits, like you said, for swimming. And even I would even go as far as for volleyball as well, because for one, even if you are in any sport, you're going to sweat and it's hot. It's pretty much on the inside and it's hot. That's all understandable and it's cool. But as far as it being a sport and women, period, no one's really that interested in the sport itself or watching the women's sport itself, because unless you can see the shapeliness of women, or the voluptuousness of women.
Right. If they was out there dressed as nuns, nobody.
Or dressed like the man, because like going back to the volleyball team, like I mean, like the guys, and I understand your point on like certain outfits need to be a certain way, like swimming we said for sure. And like just shorts, like it's just easier. You want it tight, you don't want anything loose. But like if we look at volleyball, for example, the guys, their shorts are a little bit more baggy. It's like, I mean, I could be wrong, but it's similar to like basketball shorts or something like that compared to.
Or similar to like swimming trunks.
Swimming, yeah.
It's the same thing. Like volleyball is connected to the beach. Like
which makes sense, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like people connect, like, you know, we're gonna swim and then we're gonna go play some volleyball, right? It's like all in one almost. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like a beach sport to me.
Exactly. Which makes sense. But if you're playing volleyball on the beach, that's understandable.
Yeah, but like if you're playing it, and then you even have pool volleyball too.
Dude, I'm literally like looking at pictures right now of female volleyball outfits, and it's all pictures of them like facing away, like it's from their back. Like I'm just seeing straight pictures from their back.
Those right.
Like I didn't even type that in, but like that's all I'm seeing. And they're playing
the
inside.
Right one came up.
The right one came up.
You get the right stuff immediately when you go.
Not to spend too much time on this, but yeah, that's the thing that people really don't want to say about. They just want to say, "Hey, Brittany Griner was, you know, unjustly imprisoned," which yeah, I say so as well. But America don't care about her. America don't care about her because she's a woman. That if she would have, if I bet you, I'm willing to put up my whole check. I'm willing to put up a whole check that if it had been LeBron, what's the light skinned cat who Steph. If it had been one of them or any other well known NBA player, they would have scooped them. Biden probably would have flew over there personally.
Bro, of course.
It's like, bro, we got a game coming up. We got a lot of exactly.
Because it's like that's when it's serious, bro. Like it's serious for real. Like serious. Like people can get hurt.
People will get hurt. People will.
I've learned this over the years. Like point saving, all that, bro. Like nah, get him home tonight.
You know exactly. You fucking with my money.
Right. Somebody will. Yes.
And all the people that's crying about Brittany Griner, here we go again with this crybaby nation, and we're gonna talk about accountability next because we're just gonna roll into it. Everybody that's crying about Brittany, crying about this and get her home and this and that. None of y'all ain't about to go buy no ticket to watch her play ball. None of y'all ain't about to go buy no ticket to watch her play ball. You're probably gonna flick on the channel when she's playing on a commercial of something else that you watch.
Now there is a WNBA audience.
I mean, there is an audience for everything that we just definitely talking about, but it doesn't get to play like male sports get to play. It doesn't get the recognition like male recognition.
I have two comments on that. I feel like, okay, first with that, I feel her first game back, the tickets might sell out, maybe. Just because it's like, oh, this whole thing that popped
just
off.
Just because of all the hype.
I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
And like the second
probably even the first two games.
Yeah, and then after that, it's like, okay, cool. This is over.
After that, it's like, nah.
We don't care.
Okay, she back.
And then she can go back to lockup now. She can go back to lockup now.
Who else to be training? Exactly. But like I recently, like I'm just now really learning about more so football. Like my boyfriend's been teaching me about football and we've been watching games. And like from the very get-go, like he'll tell me like no one cares about women's sports. Like straight out, he said that. He's like, yeah, we don't watch that. Like it doesn't fucking matter. So I was like, okay. Like I mean, I support women, of course. I don't want to sound like a pick me or anything, but like from the conversations I'm hearing from people, they're like, no, we don't watch that.
I don't watch Kev. Me and Kev don't watch sports anyway, whether male, female, or not. We I just don't watch them. I don't find anything exciting about watching sports. I'll play them physically myself. Like I love playing sports physically.
And I watch a little bit, but yeah, I'm not crazy about it. Never.
I don't watch a little bit. If I'm over somebody's house and they got it on, of course I got no choice.
Yeah,
but that's the only time I really. I'll say this: the only sports I do watch is gymnastics and boxing. That's like the only ones I would actually flick